Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn August 23, 2022. Mars enters your solar 7th house today, where it will transit until March 25, an extended stay. This transit tends to turn up the heat in a relationship or challenge you to find a better balance. You'll be learning a lot about yourself, your desires, and your motivations through others. Your close personal relationships can be lively during this period. Relating can take on a competitive feel. It's a good time to get to the heart of relationship problems. The cycle sometimes stimulates conflicts but also generates excitement, passion, and activity. In some cases, there can be rushing into or out of relationships. For most, you're ready to tackle issues that have been brewing, and shared activities can help release excess energy. While today can inspire some imagination, it can be challenging to deal with things clearly and directly. It's best to avoid making important decisions based on your current perceptions. Others may not be telling you all you need to know for the time being, or they could be misinformed. While you so often like to act like a free bird, a whole new trend is set to begin. This is because mighty Mars, the red planet of passion, sex, and drive, is now igniting across the sky from you in your solar 7th house of relationships. He will remain here until March 2023. Partnership will become a top priority for you, encouraging you to find someone who mirrors your soul and dances in the same rhythm. However, if you're on rocky ground or determined to be single, this energy could instead manifest as conflicts and frustration in both you and other people. Go after the professional commitments that you seek. Ambitiously lead the way when Mars enters your opposite sign, Gemini. You should harness this dual Martian energy to pursue new arrangements, working relationships, and opportunities. The power of communication is on your side as you link up with new professional commitments. However, the two-faced aspect of Mars in Gemini may allude to some drama in your arrangements. Try your best to be as honest as possible to avoid any he said, she said nonsense. Be mindful of your paper trail so that you are not caught up in any issues. In the lead up to the moon's return to your financial sector tomorrow, the more you can keep your antennas up while keeping an open mind the better. As the moon's first visit since Venus left, something that wrapped up all planetary activity on this side of the financial fence for the year, this will be a chance to tie up loose ends and to capitalize on any untapped financial potential. Today is a great day to get your body in motion. Your frustrations will dissipate easily if you can go on a long run or do a vigorous home workout. Eat light and push the negative energy out with exercise. Creating a peaceful, warm interior, body and soul means eating right and staying fit. Try not to bottle up or suppress your energy, it will come back to haunt you. The vibrations of your number will incite you to change your mindset and see events, others, and yourself under a different angle. If you can do this, the results will be immediate. You could realize something big for yourself and get tangible results on a material level. You will thus be interested in changing your way of working and getting out of the daily routine. There may be some nice surprises in store. The sun's departure from your financial sector today might take the solar spotlight off your financial situation and money matters, but it allows Venus, the planet of money, to take the lead. The sun's focus was more on reality checks as he asked that you keep your eyes open and head out of the sand, while Venus is focused more on fueling your financial confidence and on working to turn financial desires into reality. Meanwhile, the sun's return to your sector of adventure, travel, learning, and discovery will turn the solar spotlight onto the more adventurous side of life's fence. The moon's first visit to your relationship sector since Venus, the planet of love, left earlier in the month is a valuable chance to check in and become more emotionally engaged. Yet, as well as a chance to reconnect with the desires and expectations that Venus left you with, this is also a chance to look to the future and the journey ahead. Thanks to the moon's departure from your work sector today, you not only have an intuitive edge but a feel for the impact from Mars' return 2 days ago. This includes the Moon's friendly aspect to Saturn in your income sector before leaving and just days before Mercury is due to begin the first planetary activity on the job front for the year, a sense that change is in the air. Whether it happens overnight or not, the dynamics of this professional year are in a state of positive and exciting change. When Venus, the planet of love, left your relationship sector earlier in the month, she not only wrapped up her own visit but all planetary activity on the relationship front for the year. As the Moon returns for its first visit since Venus left, this is a chance to check in, revisiting both the desires and expectations and the network of support, especially on the communication front that she left you with. Our eyes in sky. The Gemini Moon is helping us understand how we can transcend and heal. You might have felt a little tightly wound over the past couple of days, but the vibe right now is perfect for decompressing. The energy is light, and you might feel as though you're flowing from task to task. Be sure to engage with your softer side and indulge in some beautiful fabrics, scents and objects. There is a slight hiccup today because a minor tense connection between the Moon and Pluto could evoke intense emotions. You might encounter people who are looking for balance but unable to create it for themselves. The lunar energy has a tendency to make us put the comfort of others before our own, so watch out for interactions that are too draining for you. If you're naturally empathic, you might need to disengage from people who deplete your energy. There might also be issues concerning injustice or unfairness, which could be powerful triggers that disrupt your calm. Luckily, these issues should dissipate as we glide toward nightfall, just in time for you to enjoy a calm and carefree evening at home. Be sure to enjoy some self-care this evening or find some other way to have a low-key night. After midnight, Mercury in Virgo opposes Neptune in Pisces, provoking misunderstandings. This aspect functions a bit like Mercury retrograde, in that it scrambles communication and prompts assessments based on faulty logic. We might cherry-pick information from correspondence to back up a flawed assumption. We can also fixate on weird highlights within our conversations, so even if we comprehend what friends are saying at a surface level, it is impossible to give appropriate feedback. This is obviously not a good influence for detail work, having time-sensitive discussions, or signing contracts. Negotiations may seem to arrive at a satisfactory conclusion, but we'll have to double-check later to clear up confusion. In the pre-dawn hours, Vesta, which has been retrograde in Pisces since July 7th, backs up into Aquarius. The goddess asteroid of divine inspiration will retrace the steps it took during the third and fourth week of May, so look back to this period to see what was occurring relative to your passion projects. While Vesta transited Pisces, we invoked compassion to attune to the higher spiritual aspects of our calling. However, the egoless haze of Pisces may have also found us becoming distracted or drained by our ambitions. With Vesta back in Aquarius, we remember the root humanitarian motives of our causes. We can also challenge any rules keeping us in predictable boxes. At this time, we may need to reassess the advantages or disadvantages of having community input influence the designs of our sacred work.